All right, well, the Cincinnati Coffee Festival is back this weekend. So joining us this morning is the event director, Judy, and we also have the CEO of La Terza Coffee, David. Thank you both for coming on this morning.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Well, I want to start with you, just to give people a little bit of input, perspective. What is this festival like? Is it tasting coffee, smelling coffee? What is it?
All of the above. We have coffee, we have tea, we have chocolate, we have baked goods, we have live music, we have demos, we have the latte art throwdown on Saturday afternoon, which is so much fun. Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. And this is all for a good cause.
It is. Coffee is about 98% water, and tea even more so.
Yeah.
And without great water, you can't have great coffee. So the water that we use for making our coffee, for drinking water, for that goes into making our food sources, this is all what the Ohio River Foundation does to improve and protect the quality of water. And so everything that we earn from the Cincinnati Coffee Festival goes to support the Ohio River Foundation.
Wow, that is really cool.
Yeah.
So David, we obviously have a display that you have put together for us. If you want to talk about some of the things that you have here for us.
Yeah, well, absolutely. So one of the questions that we get often as a roaster is, how do we make a great cup of coffee? My coffee doesn't taste the same as it does at a really good coffee shop. So there are 4 critical elements to make a good cup of coffee. You don't have to upgrade your game necessarily with spending a lot of money. You can do just a couple simple things to really take it to the next level. Of course, you can always add to it. But the 4 elements that I wanted to go through today are, of course, great water. So that's what
absolutely.
Yeah.
The whole point of the festival is, to bring awareness to the water. Great coffee. There are a number of fantastic local roasters to choose from.
Yeah.
This is the La Terza. We have a new coffee shop in College Hill. This is our Luminary house blend, so that's what's brewing today.
Okay.
Then the other 2 elements are the water to weight ratio, so the water to the grind and how much coffee to add. Most people don't know exactly how much. Right? So, hey, I want a stronger cup of coffee, I'll just add more water to it. That's really not the answer. If you want a stronger cup of coffee, then we want to change the coffee that you're using.
Okay.
So like you might hear dark roast or full body or light body, breakfast blend. Those are all kind of ways to talk about the body of the coffee and how strong the flavor might be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then the grind setting. So most people are familiar with this as a grinder. It's a blade grinder. It's actually not what we want to use.
Okay.
So when you press the button, most people don't know this. When you press the button, the blade just cuts everything up. And we're introducing a lot of heat. It's an uneven grind, and this is not a good way to grind your coffee. So we want to use a burr grinder, which will give you, it basically crushes the beans through 2 different burrs and gives you a very consistent grind setting. And for a coffee brewer that you would have at home, you would kind of want a semi-fine grind. So it's very similar to like salt. If you put salt in your hand, you want that coffee grind to match that. So this does not introduce heat and gives you a really good cup of coffee. But the biggest thing that I want to walk through is, this is a 40-ounce pot of coffee. So that's pretty standard. We want to have 70 grams of coffee for this full pot.
Okay.
If coffee is over-extracted, there's too much coffee, it will add to the bitterness. If it's under-extracted, it will add to the bitterness. Bitterness is in coffee no matter what, but really good coffee has a lot of natural sugar in it too. So 70 grams is the magic number. You can either get a scale, or 2 tablespoons, this is a 2 tablespoon scoop, is roughly 10 grams.
Okay.
So 7 of these scoops into this filter will get you the flavor that is into the coffee.
A lot of great information. So you've heard it here from David. You can, at home, make amazing coffee that tastes like what you're getting from the local shops. You just have to follow these steps. Really quickly, we're running out of time. When and where is the festival this weekend?
The festival this weekend is at Cincinnati Music Hall in their gorgeous ballroom. The tickets are timed entry, so we encourage people to buy their tickets in advance. Come at your entry time, stay as long as you want, but we are selling out some of the time slots, and so we really want to make sure that people get those tickets in advance at CincinnatiCoffeeFestival.com.
Awesome. Thank you both so much again for coming on this morning. If you're a coffee lover, you got to check it out. Amber, we'll send it over to you.